Shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Waharaka Kodash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and honor to you, brothers out there in the highways and the byways, teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And ain't it funny? How come you never see any of the Rothschilds interviewed in regards to the situation in Israel? You ever notice that? Here it is, you got one of the most powerful families in the world who is instrumental in the creation of the state of Israel, right? You have streets and buildings and boulevards named after them, all right? They were instrumental in the creation of Israel, and yet they never get interviewed about Israel. It's always these random dons like Rabbi Shmuley, Ben Shapiro, and all these next man. But where are the Rothschilds at? Why are they never in the picture? Huh? Where's Emma Rothschild? Where's David the Rothschild? Why are they never in the interview? Why are they not defending the state that their family created? You ever noticed that? Like, where you at, Emma? You got the most to say in the UN.
That's a great generalization, but more or less it's true.
Well, where you at? Where's Emma at? Why don't you interview Emma Rothschild to get her take on what's happening in the state of Israel? Huh? Where's this guy at? Where's David the Rothschild?
Rapidly, everything that we rely on.
Where's
you
he
just
at?
take the 1950s. We've lost.
All this climate. Listen, your forefather created a country, and you, how come they ain't getting him for the interview? Where's this done? Where's Eric the Rothschild? How come he ain't on CNN, Fox News, BBC News, Sky News, and they're asking them questions about the country that that their family created? How come they're not on there having their say? You think if you created a country, you'd have something to say, right? It's not like they don't have access to the media. Huh. Interesting, isn't it? How these people are never to be found in these issues. They push the lower level puppets up front to speak. This is in Tel Aviv. This is Rothschild Boulevard. They got these are founders of the state of Israel. They got the Rothschild building there.
I'm blessed them with.
Yeah, you got this dude talking about Kurt Rothschild, who was a general for the nation of Israel. The Rothschilds family has done a lot. Let's listen to this.
General of Am Israel, and all the big donors were like his soldiers, and he was telling them what to do, where to go, what to give, where to give. It was amazing. He was like the coordinator of the Israeli war, of building Eretz Israel, building Torah.
I worked with Kurt from my first day at Mizrahi, that's almost 30 years. He was a giant of Israel, a man who was
So you got all these Rothschilds that are founders of Israel, giants of Israel. They got streets named after them, buildings named after them. But all this is happening in Israel, and you can't find no interviews with these men. Don't you think that's strange? This is how you know that the media is absolutely controlled, and all the people you see on the media are put there on purpose. They're characters. And the elites, they as much as possible keep themselves out of the media, especially associated with certain topics. Oh, the Rothschilds don't mind, doing a little interview on a bank or a little offshoot there, but you ain't gonna see them on TV talking with Candace Owens. they ain't gonna turn up on Piers Morgan. I find that very interesting. But these people openly created that country, but you can't find them nowhere giving their input. Hey, man. That's why the scripture says this, man. It says, Psalm 64:2 said, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. All right? Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at them and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. You got these, most of them we don't even know, these elite Edomite families, and they make sure that they pretty much keep themselves out of the spotlight as much as possible. They use their puppets, these puppets and these characters, and they put them out there for the people to focus on. And they themselves, they laying up in the cut, man. They in the background pulling the strings. But guess what? The Lord knows exactly who they are, man. The Lord knows exactly who you are and what you're doing, man. You might be able to fool the people, but you ain't fooling the Most High. That's for sure. All right. The Lord sees and knows. It says they commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Right? These men operate in darkness. They make sure that they're not associated with the mechanisms that's happening in the earth. They pull the strings from behind the curtain. That's why you won't see them in an interview. You'd think, no, come on. If a family was responsible for creating a country, when there's a crisis to do with that country, wouldn't they speak? Of course they would speak, but they don't want to speak because they don't want to draw attention to themselves. They let Candace Owens and Rabbi Shmushlo and all these idiots, let them go out there and be on the forefront. Very interesting. It's just something that I was thinking about, man. So I thought I'll put that out there. You know? Can't find none of these guys when it comes to the country that they created. Not one interview. But everyone else has got interviews. Not these guys. Disappeared. Shut the one.